Come along with me, family, my CNA life. So I just wanted y'all to see a little glimpse of what I do. Right now, I'm getting report from the nurses. Sometimes I have 2 to 3 nurses to get report from. So I'm just taking down information that is needed so we could be on the same page. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and this is how I start my day off. Now I'm in the clean room, which is the storage room, where we get all kinds of items and things that is needed to get repaired for the new patient that's coming onto the unit. So I'm just informing y'all of, I'm just showing y'all a little glimpse of what I do today. Just come to work with Bev Day today, and I'll be running around and doing what I do. Okay. All right. So I'm just showing y'all the room that I come in, and this room have a lot of things in here that save lives, and we take best of care of our patients. So I'm just showing y'all a little glimpse. Now I forgot the toothpaste, but I'm showing you a glimpse. This is the post docs. This is to monitor the reading of the post docs on the machinery on the monitor in the room. Okay. So I'm just showing y'all that. So that's one of the things we may use. This right here is for the heart. Okay, have 6 leads on there. This is to monitor your heart rate, your pulse, and all of that good things that we need to make sure we keep you live, kicking, and happy. And I'm just throwing some tissue in there. So yeah, I'm just putting it in the bucket. I'm using one hand, y'all. So be nice to me. Okay, so I'm getting a toothbrush. As you can see, I forgot the toothpaste because I'm up here moving, got the camera in my hand. I'm trying to make sure I'm not, just trying to be safe and doing things and not trying to show too much. Okay. So, I'm in the room. Now I'm just showing y'all the little things that we have in the room. This is the woman's urinal, but half the time I haven't seen anybody use it. No woman use it. This right here, I do the eyes and nose in this. Is to go in the toilet. So if you go and, urinate, bowel movement or whatever, it goes in there so we could keep track of it and we could get tests out of here as well. The bowel movement part. Because sometimes we need a stool sample. This right here is a bedpan, but it's for fractures. This right here we use on the males that cannot move. They is or Lasix that have to keep going to the bathroom. It just make it easy and convenient for the patient. Don't have to keep jumping up using a urinal or trying to go to the commode or. And this is the condom. It's a condom cap. It goes over the man. It's like a condom, but it drains. We attach that, and it hooks up to that drainage for urinal. Over here is the chucks that I always use. I love using them chucks for a lot of different things. If you're in nursing, you would know. And yeah. And up on the top, we have these clean wipes. We do have a warmer so they could be nice and warm when it's time to give a quick bed bath. That means a bird bath. Just something quick, okay? So, and these are the adult diapers, depends of sorts. I prefer not to call it diapers or whatever. When I dealing with my patients, I call it just in case, because it's just in case you're sick. You don't know what's going to happen. Your body go through a lot of things, transitions or whatever. So it's just in case. I like to give my patients that dignity, and just make them feel good while they're in the hospital bed. Okay. So I'm just showing you, I'm working with one hand, folks. I'm trying to get a chuck. The chuck is what you also put on the bed. I use that to put on the bed to get the bed ready for a new admission, or I also use them when it's needed for a patient because if they have leakages or anything, I'm able to change it with that uh, chuck, that bed That's what we call it. So I'm just basically right now just showing y'all little bits of things, just trying to give y'all a little glimpse of what Bev do. Slings is over there. Everything we need to take care of your loved one, your family member, or whoever, we have everything that we need, and that's good to know, right? That is so good to know. Oh, y'all, I want to show y'all the little warmer we have. This is so it could be nice and warm, ain't all cold when you wipe down or nothing. And we also have a warming blanket. It's right up underneath it. Now I'm just sitting this down, and I'm just going to show y'all a little glimpse of what I do to prepare for the patient to come to the room. Now, this is just for a new patient that I'm setting up for. So this is just a little taste. I had opportunity and time to do that today because I only had 3 patients. It was an empty room here. I looked it all over, make sure I was safe and doing things because I don't want to show anything that I'm not supposed to because I'm really big. I don't want to break no HIPAA law on here. So I'm just showing myself in an empty room, and now I'm getting ready to weigh the bed. Not weigh the bed. I'm getting ready to zero the bed. This bed can weigh a patient in the bed, so they do not need to get up, move around, just in the bed. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Zero it out to prepare for a new patient. And this was the perfect day to do it. This is one of my weekends. We had a really slow day, and I was so grateful and happy for it. Right now, I'm reaching for the cords to making sure it's not all tangled and stuff, and everything is put together nicely. So when the patient come, it's easy to get the cord and hook the patient up to the monitor you see at the top. So they could be hooked up and we move smoothly. So when my RN come into the room, we don't have nothing to do, but they just have to assess the patient, and I will go ahead and hook the patient up as needed, get the patient nice and comfortable and cozy. Now I'm attaching making sure everything is attached in the room, because once again we are big on safety, and I want to make sure everything works when the patient comes to the room, so if they need to call us. Alrighty. Hey family, how y'all doing? So Bev is back. I was just showing y'all a glimpse of what I do on a daily basis when I go to work. So I do, yes, you see me. I have to get report from the most nurses I have at times is 3 or maybe 2. Two nurses, 3 or 2. So I get report on them, as well as going into the computer and looking up the patient to get some things, just some extra if anything was missed. Then I go and get report from the nurses to see what they would like, what what stands out to them, so that I could keep an eye, we both could keep an eye on it, because that's what a CNA do. We work together so we could keep y'all safe, our patients safe and sound, and we on the same accord. And then after that, if everything is good, I run around and I get my vitals. I get my vitals. I check on the patients to see if they're in pain, making sure their vitals, everything is looking good with their blood pressure, their breathing, their heart rate. I make sure all of that is good. I have a little talk with them. I introduce myself. You always want to introduce yourself when you go into a patient's room. Do, do, do. Good morning. I just tell them my name, and I just making sure they're okay if they need anything. Half this time they say they don't. Sometimes they're not able to say anything. So you just have to help them, just to feel. You gotta, what they say, read the room. Okay. So, and then after I do all of that, and then I go, if we getting ready to get an admissions, because on my floor we have 8 beds. We have one in case we have a trauma patient come in. But I normally have 8 patients not 8, but I normally have, it's 8 beds, sorry. It's 8 beds on my unit. So, depending on what level of care or where they are, that's what I'm assisting with, okay? So after I get done with all of that, it's breakfast time. If anybody need help with breakfast, I'm there. If they need help with cutting up their food, like when you sick, you need help. And some of my patients are so sweet. They don't be wanting to help. Some of them say, you know what? I see you be so busy because they see me drew, drew, drew. They be seeing me running, going back and forth. But you know what? That comes from working in the ED. I've been working in the ED for a very long time, and we move at fast pace. So my body, I'm just used to it. It's not like I'm used to working at a fast pace, and that's just what I do. So they be like, I don't be wanting to ring the bell because you be so busy. Um, I don't want to bother you. I say, please. I say, don't ever say that to me. Don't ever say, don't ring the bell, because it could be important, first. Second of all, if you don't ring it, who else going to ring that bell? Somebody going to still call me anyway. So go ahead and ring that bell and call me if you have a need. This is why you're here. I want to talk to the guys, okay? Y'all men, y'all are something else. Y'all, it's not in a bad way. It's just when y'all are sick, y'all wait till the last minute to go to the hospital. Please, in the comments, tell me why. Could you please tell me why y'all do that? Wait, just write it in the comments. Y'all wait till the last minute to come to the hospital, okay? And then when you come, you don't want to. Sometimes some of the men don't want any help. They be like, they all right. I think it's the pride or something, because you have a wonderful, beautiful nurse coming into the room. I don't know, but I feel like when we there, we don't. Some people be embarrassed and they cover up. We don't look at that stuff. That stuff do not even bother us at all. You hear me? So we don't think about that. My main concern, once I meet my patient, is the care, how they feeling, and sometimes you just need to be heard. So if I had the time, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk it up, but I'm gonna let the patient do most of the talking so they can get it out their chest, And sometimes you learn a little bit more about your patient, and it just make you more closer to them. But y'all men do better in coming in and getting y'all checkups and stuff, and don't be scared. Don't make it worse on yourself. Even the ladies, y'all don't make it worse on yourself waiting to the last minute to come in to find out something you could have found out way before, or it's probably not even anything. But anyway, this is my life. All right, family.